What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning into a Heroes Escape, your place for all things Heroscape. Today I'm doing a product review, and for the first time, really, I am actually talking about Renegade's releases of Heroscape, as I am going to be reviewing the Army expansion set for the Valkyrie Warriors, Revna's Rebuke Valkyrie Warriors. Now this, I believe, is wave 1 release, or maybe wave 2. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to open this one. This is the last set that's been released that I have not yet gotten. I just got this one. And after this, there's in a couple days, they're coming out with more. So I wanted to get caught up before I start getting too far behind, because as we know, I certainly don't have all of the original release. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and crack it open and check it out. Alright, so here it is, the Revna's Rebuke Valkyrie Warrior expansion set. I'm pretty excited to see this one because it is Valkyrie Warriors, and that was a big part of Heroscape, but we didn't really see too much of that with Age of Annihilation until now. Now we have a whole box of them, so we're gonna check this whole product out and get into all the details on the cards and the lore and everything. And here's what it says on the back. The battle of all time. Above the clash of summoned creatures on the ground below, the wings of Valhalla's native Valkyrie warriors beat alongside the drums of war. Among the throngs of combatants, heroes rise to lead their people, each armed with artifacts and magic unique to their general tribe. These winged warriors command an array of tactics for battlefield control. Alright, so pretty cool. I think I want to comment on, it's almost strange how the Kyrie look now. I noticed like this, and this is like kind of faction based, I think, but like the wings on these guys are almost really fleshy. There's another one that came out in one of the sets. But that being said, these do look like wings, so in some ways they almost look more like Kyrie, like I would expect them to look. But like their outfits and stuff is a little surprising to me. Like this is closer because it's more like glowing armor. That's kind of what I would expect. This looks almost like a drow. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. I'm pretty excited to see this. And I think that drow looking one is Vidar, which we know from the lore video I posted the other day, that Vidar himself like lives in a dark place and thing kind of like a drow, so it makes sense. Okay, here we go. If I can get this out of the box, there they are. Very cool. There is no insert about lore, unfortunately, so this is what we've got for lore. The battle, this little bit right here. But okay, I mean, we'll check out the cards. Let's start with that. Or maybe I should start with the Kyrie figures themselves. Yeah, we don't have a little lore insert. And my cards actually came bent a little bit. That's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, here we go. So this is the one with the fleshy looking wings. Let me get this to focus just right there. Alright, we got a Kyrie here. These are the unpainted miniatures, as you can see. I'm not really personally willing to pay extra for painted ones when I feel like I do a pretty good job painting myself. And it also is just kind of fun to paint them. This one I really like, man. And I gotta say, the sculpts on these Renegade miniatures are so good. Compared to the classic Heroscape, these just look so much better. This one looks really good. I love the pose and the stance. It feels good. Like these, again, these always feel so much sturdier than the old ones. Yeah, this is just a cool ass miniature, seriously. This one is really good, really dope. This is the Vidar drow looking one. And again, it's a really cool sculpt. I almost feel like It makes me the reason I keep calling her Drow, she just makes me kind of think of Minthara from Baldur's Gate. That's kind of what she looks like to me. Very cool. Which that was one of my favorite characters in that game, even though she's evil. But yeah, very cool. Man, it's just the size of them. Honestly, I love the size of them because that's another thing I've been really liking about Renegade stuff so far. They're a little bigger figures and they feel more bulky, more like meaty almost. The old ones were often very small and kind of skinny, skimpy. These ones just feel like all around just much better quality. Yeah, these are really cool. I don't, I know not everyone has the money to be spending on some of these sometimes, but for me personally, I don't really feel like, I'm not bothered by spending the little extra money. It's quite a bit extra, let's be real, but inflation. But yeah, these are just better quality than the old ones, and I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the wings look great. The detail on them, like all the detail on all these Renegade miniatures has been really good. It's looked great. And anyone that played Classic Heroscape knows that the old ones lacked detail. And yeah, these just are so much better. Look at the folds and the feathers. It looks so good. So all in all, I am quite happy with these miniatures. I plan to do a video, doing a painting video, and I'll give some tips on my process of painting them. But yeah, these are great. I love them. And let's go ahead and get a look at the cards. So we've got Queen, geez, I don't know how to say that. Kyrion, I'm guessing? Queen Kyrion? And really, she looks like Minthara. I mean, I'm serious. Vidar, alignment, 4 life, move 4, range 1, attack 4, defense 4, 110 points. She has Heart Finder, Spear 12. Before attacking with Queen Kyrion, you may roll the 20-sided die. If you roll a 12 or higher, a figure attacked by Queen Kyrion may roll no more than 1 die for defense. That's a good ability. And you can just do that anytime before you attack. You can roll that die. If you get above a 12, the other people's defense is just shot. And we have Stealth Flying, which we don't have words for that anymore because it's a pretty familiar keyword at this point. Practice that is common with these games, like Magic the Gathering, for example, does that a lot. Okay, this is Olar. Happy to see some representation for Olar because there is not... I feel like they've been lacking a little bit. There is a new faction, from my understanding, that's green, and I don't really know how I feel about that because I would rather it just be Olar. But this is Xiomara, the Valkyrie Warrior. She is 5 life, move 5, range 1, attack 3, defense 3, and for only 80 points. That's interesting. She has Amulet of Pivatar. When a Kyrie you control who follows Olar within 6 clear sight spaces of Xiomara, the Kyrie Warrior, receives 1 or more wounds, you may roll a 20-sided die. If you roll an 8 through a 16, ignore all but 1 wound just received. Wow, that seems pretty good. If you roll a 17 or higher, ignore all wounds just received. Amulet of Pivatar does not affect Xiomara. That seems pretty good too, I gotta say. Like, some of these Kyrie have some great abilities. And then we have Mielke, the Kyrie Warrior, another Olar aligned. She has life 5, move 5, range 1, attack 4, defense 3 for 100 points. And she has double attack. And once per turn after attacking with her, she may make 1 additional attack. That's already amazing with only... Well, a good solid 4 attack is pretty good. Yeah, that's already great. And Spear of Sankari. When Mielke destroys a figure with a normal attack, you may choose a small or medium friendly figure within 4 clear sight spaces of Mielke. Remove a wound marker from the chosen figure. Mielke cannot heal herself, and it cannot be used when destroying a destructible object. Yeah, that's cool. When Mielke destroys a figure, so if she destroys a figure with a normal attack, then you can remove a wound marker. So we have some healing here, which I feel like we could have used some more healing in Heroscape. It seemed like there wasn't quite enough. For the Aquila alignment, we have Glenerva, the Kyrie Warrior. It's kind of cool to see how Aquila is expanding now and not being just simply the beasts, but you know, it also would be cool to keep it just the beasts. But that is why she kind of looks like a beast, I'm guessing. So pretty cool. 5 life, move 6, range 1, attack 3, defense 3, 90 points. She has Hanwi's Darkness. When you reveal an order marker, you may also reveal the X order marker on Glenerva the Kyrie Warrior to activate this ability. Until you next reveal an order marker, Glenerva and all small, medium, and large figures within 5 clear side spaces, just within 5 spaces of her, cannot target or be targeted by non-adjacent figures with a normal or special attack. So basically, she's creating like a bubble shield around people. Well, it's darkness, I guess. So people far away can't shoot at them. Pretty good, pretty good. Concealment 17. If Glenerva is targeted and receives 1 or more wounds from an attacking figure who is not adjacent, you must roll a 20-sided die. Count the minimum number of spaces between the attacker and Glenerva. Add this number to your die roll. That's an interesting mechanic. If you roll 17 or higher, ignore any wounds Glenerva just received. So if she is targeted and receives 1 or more wounds from an attacking figure who is not adjacent, then based on the amount of spaces away from her she is, it can add to the die roll if you get 17 or higher. That's pretty good. I mean, these are pretty good. I'm not going to say which of these is the best and which is the worst. We will get to that when I reach this point in the tier list videos. But yeah, it's not bad at all. This one is aligned to Revna, another basically one of the new Kyrie generals. She is Kilkorax, the Kyrie Warrior. She has 5 life, move 6, range 1, attack 4, defense 3 for 95 points. And she has Witchcraft Telekinesis. After moving and before attacking, you may choose up to 2 different smaller medium enemy figures within 5 clear side spaces of Kilkorax, the Kyrie Warrior. 1 at a time, roll the 20-sided die for each chosen figure. If the chosen figure is a squad figure and you roll an 8 or higher, you may place the chosen figure onto a same level space adjacent to Kilkorax. Wow, so literally it's that telekinesis. If the chosen figure is a hero figure and you roll a 17 or higher, you may place the chosen figure onto a same level space adjacent to Kilkorax. Figures moved by Witchcraft Telekinesis never take leaving engagement attacks. And she has flying. Of course, they all have flying. This one's interesting. And what I also find interesting is the Revna Valkyrie General. First of all, for all the Valkyrie Generals, I want figures of them. But I guess that wouldn't make sense. They can't die, right? Because this is their armies. But I want to know these generals. Like, I want more lore. I want more story. And Renegade, if you see this video, I am a published author with my own fantasy novel, The Price of Renewal, available on Amazon. And I would love to write a novel for the Heroscape lore. And I will go with what you guys are thinking for story. But yeah, I just want more. I want to know how Revna aligns, if she's in the alliance of the Valkyrie with Olar and Jondar and Vidar and Einar, or if this is separate. I don't know if they're with Utgar. I don't know. But this Valkyrie General, the whole army is just very interesting, like witch type characters. There's 2 of this types of Valkyrie. There's also the mechanical lich thing, which seems odd. A lot of them seem out of place and not cohesive, because then there's also pirates, the knights of the silver scimitar, or the knaves of the silver scimitar, kind of just random stuff. So cool stuff, don't get me wrong, it's all cool, but like random. But anyway, yeah, this is the Valkyrie expansion set, Valkyrie Warriors, Kyrie Warrior expansion for Age of Annihilation. And I mean, if I were to give this a score, it's a high score. I mean, these are incredible looking miniatures, and they're sturdy, and they're good builds. They're good. They are great sculpts. The only issue I have so far with Renegade's miniatures is that the large miniatures on the double space bases, the bases seem to bend and get stuck in a bent state rather than being flat. I don't really like that. But aside from that, man, I love the Renegade miniatures. That's our video for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you want more Heroscape content. I post all the time. In fact, this last week, I've pretty much been posting daily. So if you like Heroscape and you want more content, definitely hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more coming out. We'll do a video talking about painting miniatures, and I'll use these as the example. And in addition to that, I've got some other things in the works. I'm planning to do a video essay type deal similar to like Ristic Studies. If anyone's a fan of Magic the Gathering and has seen his channel, he's got just great video essays about Magic and about the art and the lore and the history of the game and all that. So I would like to do things similar to that on this channel. So I'm going to give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks everyone for the support. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.